Cougars coming up the bat here in the bottom of the first. They got out of the top of the first. Benedictine had 2 runners in scoring position, but a nice play at the plate from Zavoli and Rector got them out of it. Justin, can you give us a little sneak peek at what we can expect out of this Cougars lineup?
Yeah, first I wanted to comment that was I thought a very interesting send by Benedictine there. You know, I know you're trying to get early runs and you got the bottom of the order coming up, but you know, they had a few hits, a few balls that bounced their way that inning. Really, besides the double play, everything had kind of gone their way. You had the couple hits, the error, then you had the walk there. So really interesting to me, if interesting is the word, kind of making the last out on the base paths in an inning like that. Right now for the Cougars offense, it needs to start early. Howie Hatton is known to have some very big games in the leadoff spot since he's sort of found his home there.
Well, Hatton, a very good contact hitter. He's batting .353 on the year. Has appeared and started in 26 games for the Cougars this year.
Yeah, and he has some pop in that bat too, and he's quick on the base paths. Getting him on base, it all starts with one.
The first pitch, it's going to be roped into left field, and it's going to get down. This should be a 2-bagger for Hatton as he heads to second. The relay throw is in, so stopping at second base is Howie Hatton, a leadoff double for the Cougars, and that's a good sign of things to come, Justin.
Yeah, well, interesting. Both teams came up and attacked the first pitch, both resulting in hits. Hatton there, I mean, he didn't miss any of that. That's about as hard as you can drive a baseball into the gap.
Well, I'll talk really quick about the pitcher on the mound for Benedictine, another left-hander, as we got 2 lefties on the mound to start today. Steven Sewerk. 3.38 ERA, 4-2 record. He's appeared in 7 games, all of which he started. As Hickman shows bunts, lays it down. It's going to be a close play at first, and they're going to call him safe. Nice play there from Eli Hickman. Caught the defense off guard. He got the first safely and also advanced Hatton to third.
Just great speed, and Hickman utilizes one of his best tools, which is his speed. We've seen it in center field all season, and we see it there. You have the opportunity to do that. You got the pitcher with the lefty on the mound kind of coming off to an awkward side, going to field that ball, and then he's got to turn himself to throw. Those extra seconds become so valuable when you have the speed that Hickman has getting down the line.
Great situational awareness from Hickman, and now it's Michael Zavoli at the plate. As he's the first Cougar to not attack the first pitch. That one's high for ball 1. Zavoli batting .342, starting at catcher today for the Cougars. Started 12 games, appeared in 14. As he takes a swing at that pitch for strike 1.
One of the few switch hitters left in today's game. You don't see this all too often anymore.
Valuable weapon for the Cougars. He's got a good duo at catcher between Zavoli as he gets hit in the head. Took that one right off the helmet. Looks like he's mostly okay as he makes his way to first. So a hit by pitch is going to load the bags for the Cougars.
And with their hottest hitter coming up, Gary Maynard.
I was just going to mention Maynard, probably no one else you want at the plate right now. Maynard's been seeing that ball like it's a beach ball lately.
Yeah, up to, I believe, 6 home runs on the year. We'll give that a double check. I think 5 of them were last week, so
Maynard's
ball has been launching off his bat
on an absolute tear as of recently. And he's got a pristine scoring chance here with the bags loaded, no outs, as he takes a big swing at that first pitch. I think we knew what he was thinking on that one.
Well, I'm not surprised to see him go up there swinging. The only one who didn't was Zavoli, and those weren't strikes. You knew if it was going to be anywhere close. The Cougars want to get on the board as early as possible. This is a great opportunity.
Is that one hit? Oh, and it's bobbled by Torelli at short. He's going to fire first. They do get the out there, but the Cougars are able to bring one across home plate as Hatton scores the first run of the day. So Cougars, it wasn't the prettiest, but they do get the first run. They're up 1-0 now on Benedictine. Still got 2 runners in scoring position for another one of their big bats in Brody Mariotti.
Yeah, that just shows the value of putting the ball in play. Maynard hits it to short there. Even if they end up turning 2 on that, which the opportunity was certainly there, the run is going to come home. Benedictine is rightfully upset about that that swing call. I thought Mariotti went around on that. It's tough when you appeal to the umpire and he's standing out beyond the pitcher's mound. The ump at home probably has a better view.
Mariotti, he's going to hit that one in the left field. This should drive home at 2 runs. Mariotti's going to stop at first. So a 2 RBI single for Brody Mariotti and the Cougars. They're off and cooking as they've scored 3 runs here in the bottom of the first. Still only 1 out on the inning.
The middle of this Cougars order has been very dangerous. Another guy step into the plate here, Kevin Garcia. He was on the team of the week last week after his big week. A few homers here against Aurora on Saturday and a grand slam at Concordia, Wisconsin on Sunday. So it's amazing what can happen when the top 2 guys in your order get on base. Hatton and Hickman have been doing their fair share of that, and these guys in the middle of the order are seeing their power numbers uptick because of it. They're getting opportunities to send their best bats to the plate with guys in scoring position.
The 0-1 just a little low. 1-1 now on Garcia. As Justin was mentioning, this trio of Maynard, Mariotti, and Garcia in the lineup, has been extremely lethal for the Cougars recently. We're seeing it take effect here as they've already got 3 runs here in the bottom of the first. As the 1-1 outside and away, 2-1 count now on Garcia.
Yeah, 13 combined homers between that trio last week. You're seeing with the weather warming, the Cougars offense really starting to come to life.
The 2-1 high, 3-1 count now on Garcia. Seawork, he's only issued 11 walks so far on the season and 37 1/3 innings pitched.
Garcia should get something to hit here. Maybe not.
He won't, as that one gets away from the catcher, but it'll be ball 4, so Garcia's going to take his base at first. Mariotti's going to advance to second. Justin, it just doesn't look like Seawork's really found his spot yet. He's either not throwing strikes, or when he does throw strikes, they're really easy targets for the Cougars to hit because they've been hitting that ball hard whenever they get contact on it.
Yeah, and with a good pitcher like this, you have to assume that eventually he's going to go out there and find his rhythm, so you have to take all advantage that you can this inning when it doesn't look like he has it. Score as many as you can here, then even if he settles into his rhythm next inning and the 3rd inning and so on, however long he stays in the game, you got to him while he was vulnerable as he is right now.
Senior shortstop Matthew Uba at the plate now took a big hack at that one. He's swinging for Division Street there. Seawork's got an 0-2 count on Uba. Could be a big out here. The pitch low and away, so instead it'll be ball 1. Uba hitting .304 on the season, 19 games appeared in, 11 starts. He's drove in 6 runs so far this year. He's got a chance here with Mariotti in scoring position at second. He fouls that one back. He's going to stay alive for another pitch. Cougars wearing their home pinstripes today. Meanwhile, Eagles are traveling black jerseys and gray pants. And the pitch. Uba, that one hit to Torelli at short. Going to fire to Dubeck for the first out, and that'll turn 2 as Castillo makes the catch. So Eagles, they turn a double play to get out of the inning, but it was a fruitful inning for the Cougars as they bring 3 across home. We're going to head to the 2nd inning. The Cougars, they're up on the Eagles 3 runs to none.